The NAR settlement just ruined my life. It didn't make it easier. I'm sure you all have heard about the NAR Antitrust Settlement and the new rules to split the listing agent and buyer agent commissions. I just received the Exclusive Authorization and Right to Sell agreement, and I love it. Also, I got the buyer broker representation agreement, and I can honestly say I love it even more. We won't have time to go over the buyer representation agreement, but I promise to do a video on that and put it up soon into our channel. Make sure to click on the like button and also to subscribe so that once that video is up, you can also see what's going on and the new changes that's coming through the buyer broker agreements. Hi everyone, Gustavo Pacheco here, your trusted real estate agent. And today I'm excited to share some of the most important updates regarding the National Association of Realtors regulations and new documentation from EXP Realty that will be used for all of our listing agreements moving forward. Starting August 17th, sellers will no longer be required to offer buyer agent commissions. Instead, these commissions can be provided in the form of a concession. Let me explain how this works. Sellers can still offer concessions, which the buyer can use towards various costs such as prepaid title fees, closing costs, and now the buyer agent commission. Today, I want to highlight some of the new rules in the Exclusive Authorization and Right to Sell agreement created by EXP Realty leadership. One of the main reasons I love working with EXP Realty is because our leadership is always innovating to make our lives easier. If you're an agent struggling in this market and unsure on how to navigate these changes, feel free to reach out. I'm always available to help. The first part that I want to go over today is the listing broker compensation. Broker will earn compensation when a sale of the property has been completed. Regardless of who has found the buyer, listing broker compensation shall be paid by seller in U.S. funds at the time of and as condition of sale completion. This agreement shall serve as escrow instruction. This is where you decide it's a fee or a percentage of the gross amount of the purchase price. This was already in the other listing agreement. Now they dig a little bit deeper inside this agreement where it goes ahead and it defines what an unrepresented buyer is. Unrepresented buyer. If a buyer is not represented by a broker, in this case a buyer's broker, then the broker, in this case will be EXP Realty, assumes additional liability paperwork responsibilities in this scenario. Broker will not represent buyer, but will facilitate the completion of necessary forms, ensure fair treatment to all parties, and in this situation, the listing broker compensation shall be exactly a number amount or percentage of the gross purchase price. So this right here is negotiating pre-market the commission in the case a unrepresented buyer shall come and purchase the home. This was not in the listing agreement that we had before, and I love it because you have the conversation with the sellers in previous times, but now it's actually on the contract. Seller's concession. In this paragraph, I would agree that it's the most important paragraph of the whole agreement, and I'll tell you why. This is where it explains how the seller is going to pay the concessions. Buyer may request concessions from seller in the form of a credit to be given to buyer at close of escrow. The seller concession may be used to reduce buyer loan costs, title escrow fees, buyer's broker fee, property repair costs, and other allowance buyer costs and fees. The final amount of the seller concession must be determined in writing, whether in the purchase contract or other applicable documentation. All concessions are negotiable. Before August 17, the listing agreement would include the total commission the seller was willing to pay to compensate both the listing agent and the buyer's agents. Now, the listing agreement only determines the listing broker's compensation. Any buyer concessions will be negotiated in the purchase agreement. Another very interesting addition that they put on this new agreement is on paragraph 12, where they talk about recording at the property. If the seller has an audio or video recording system at the property, they must post a conspicuous notice. This is to avoid any violations of state or federal laws regarding recording. Also, the seller should remove any items of personal nature that they do not want photographed or recorded or transmitted. In conclusion, real estate just got real, or it's been real. Nothing really changed. And whether you agree with the new NAR rules or not, that is irrelevant. What matters is that I'm super happy that we finally have these rules and that have given us clarity, and now we can adjust our practices to continue to provide the top quality for all of our clients. If you have any more questions about the changes we've discussed, please reach out. And if you're looking to sell your property, I would love the opportunity to compete for your business. Thank you for watching, and make sure to click on the subscribe button. Please click on it now for all updates and real estate news, new trends, and to see the new listings that are coming to the market soon.